Academy. And once again, I am excited to be here with you today. Hi, I'm Dr. Aderisola Adio Adekoja. I'm the founder of iFree Africa, just in case you're just joining us. And this is the first ever batch at the Skilled for Work Academy. What? As in, you should tell yourself congratulations, because I feel like for every time people join this is the first official batch of the Skilled for Work Academy, but this is not the first set of people on this program. This program has been in existence since 2021. We used to call it ITASH. Now it is called the Skilled for Work Academy. So no, you are not the first set of people on the program that's gone through the curriculum. I've had 9 demographics. When I say demographic, not people, more than 9 people, like demographics: woman, man, artisan, entrepreneur, woman who has taken a career break. I've had all those set of people go through this curriculum so that I develop an amazing curriculum for you to come and learn today. I have tweaked, I have amended, I have refined, I have done everything in the last 3 years to ensure that you're aware. So welcome. And you're about to have the best experience that you will keep talking about for a long time to go. I can guarantee you that. Now, why do I say that? What is this academy about? What is this academy about? It is about global employability. And just in case you've not watched the introductory part of the course, right? You've not watched it. So I'll just do a quick introduction of myself. I'm expecting I should have watched that thing instructor, but I know some people were jumping into the academy today. So I don't want to assume that everybody understands. So like I said, I am Aderisola Adekoju. I'm the founder of iTrain Africa. I'm a global citizen. I've been to 5 continents and 90% of it is on someone else's money. There are about 10 categories of global opportunities I've won or attracted 9 of them, if I can remember clearly. 9 of them I've applied for, I don't know, tens and tens and tens of global opportunities. I have over 35 I have gotten, whether I won or attracted. What else? I'm a happy mom of 3. I have a 1-year-old who added to my whatever today, right? I have a 1-year-old. I've been married for about 12 years. I think, yeah, I've been married for about 12 years. And what else? I have a PhD in chemistry from the University of Lagos. I have my 3 degrees from the University of Lagos, actually. And I did a part of the PhD in RG Aberdeen, UK. What is there again? I've been an entrepreneur for 14 years. I have a fashion business that's been in existence since 2010, but you wouldn't know if I don't tell you. That business still exists. A part of it still exists. And I started iTrain Africa in 2020. Why? Because I got to the UK in 2019 and I realized that even if I had a 4.92 over 5 in my chemistry at the master's level, I was really brilliant, academically brilliant. But guess what? I was not educated by the standard of the 21st century. So it was a rude shock to me that I was a scholar. I went to the UK on ACTF grant, academic scholar. Do you understand me? And hello, rude shock. I lacked a lot of skills. And I remember coming back to Nigeria and I told people in my department that I was going to do this. And they were like, oh, before you can sign this with the university, but alas, I'm a go-getter. And I tell myself, whether you are going to allow me to the university system or not, I am going to educate Africans on what they need to know to succeed in the 21st century. When I mean what they need to know, what they need to have, apart from the certificates that almost everybody already has. And that is why I had to start Skilled for Work Academy. But of course, I couldn't start it immediately because I needed, okay, I didn't mention this. I was an Unleash ambassador for 2 years. I worked remotely in 2022, first with the Natural History Museum of London. I moved from there as a design lead to the Museum for the United Nations, where I was covering 23 locations globally as a global program coordinator. Yeah, so I've worked internationally twice. And there are a lot of things I see these days that even when people have worked in locally for years, they don't still understand. So when people say, oh, I can't work globally, I have experience, or I don't even have experience, but they come to me, oh, ma'am, what do you want to do? I want to work at UN. And I'm just smiling. I said, do you even have or a quarter of what it takes to work in those ways? And I don't mean your brain. Trust me. It is not about your academic, or you'll have a PhD. Like, I'm sure the highest qualification that can be in this room is a PhD, and I have one. So if I'm telling you that all that was not going to cut it, trust me on that. Yeah, so that is my story. Now, what do I want you to do? There's all housekeeping rules in my workshop. Whatever it is you are doing, please give me the next 1 hour of your time. Pause it. Whoever is distracting you, get into a place where you can listen. The onboarding process is key for me because it determines your success on this program. If you don't get onboarded well, you will fall along the line because you're wondering, where are they, what are they doing, and everything. You just get confused. And if you don't follow your mates, you would, like, at the end of the day, this will be another online course. By the way, if you must define me, one word is educator. But even if I pride myself on the title of being an educator, I always say, education that doesn't lead to employability or usability makes you a library. If your intention is to come here and be thinking that I will just come on Netflix, I will listen to what talk, it is time to dump that mindset at the door. Because this is not another online course. It is a program that is designed for global employability. My goal is to ensure that everyone in this room, the next time you ever get yourself into a space where you need to pitch yourself and your skills and how capable you are, you won't miss that opportunity. Trust me, I can help you achieve that. But hello, I can't help you if you can't help yourself. I can't help you if you can't help yourself. And that is, I always say, if you can think about concentrating for the next 1 hour in this onboarding and tell yourself that you would spare me 1.5 hours maximum daily for the next 6 weeks, you'll be the one on this seat someday said, oh, this was me in 2024. It has happened to me, so I can tell you for free that I did the work and I saw the results. So now let's get started. Global employability. Now, what is the structure of the learning at the Skilled for Work Academy? I already told you that this is an employability school, meaning you get skills so that you can get employed or become a better person at your current employment, or transition, or what, become a better person in your academic environment or in your business. Now, let me do a quick back one. SFW helps you get 95% of what employers are looking for, should you be looking to get employed. Now, we call it a beginner school. Why? Anybody can be a beginner. In 2018, I was a beginner and I was in the 3rd year of my PhD. So when I say this is a beginner school, I don't care you've been working for, I don't know. I do not really care. Anybody can be a beginner in their life. If you're in this room and you're looking to transition careers, you're a beginner. If you're in this room, you're a recent graduate, you're an NYC, whatever, you're a beginner. If you're in this room, you've been working in that your local organization and you're not digitally savvy, you cannot get promoted. You are stuck in your job. So you need to learn new things that is going to help you upgrade. You are a beginner. Okay? So this is a beginner school, and I will teach you like you are truly a beginner. Now, why are we doing this? I said employers, when I say employer, please don't always think I'm not looking for work, I'm an entrepreneur. How is this related to me? When I say what people are looking for, because as an entrepreneur, you need to get to a certain state that you're saying, oh, I want to be able to pitch my business to governments, pitch my business to investors. So think about those people, the people that are going to listen to your pitch or listen to whatever proposal you have as your employer, because they are the ones that are going to give you the money. So when I say employer, please don't think about it as only people in the industry. If you are looking to get employed in the academic sector, that is your employer. So please, when I say employer, your employer can be your customer. Your employer can be government, who is looking to give you contracts. Your employer can be federal, university, or state university. Your employer can be anybody. Wherever they are looking to say, I beg, give me that thing, is your employer. Now, employers are looking for soft skills, hard skills, and job experience. Please, let me correct that. Experience. Let me remove the job, because experience could be via job, it could be via volunteering, it could be via internship. Experience on like real experience is what employers are looking for. Now, I know you've been hearing soft skills, hard skills, life skills, and digital skills, blah, 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 blah. All those things does not make sense to many people. Now, let me backtrack and define what soft skills are, hard skills are. Everybody understands what experience are. So in the old scheme of things, when we go to school and become a lawyer, we got hard skills. When we go to school and become a doctor, we have hard skills. When we go to school and become a computer scientist, we have hard skills. When we come out of school and we learn digital marketing, product management, computer, whatever, digital, all those things, we have hard skills. But in that regard, they say technical skills because they are technologically inclined. So if you study, you will see that they use hard skills and technical skills interchangeably. So if they use them interchangeably, what it simply means is whether if you are going into the academic sector, you want to become a lecturer, for instance, the hard skill you will need will be whatever it is you studied in school. But if you are looking to become a product manager, looking to become a project manager, you probably have to go and learn those skills out of school, because as at when we were going to school, I don't know if they've incorporated into the Nigerian curriculum now, but there are a lot of advanced schools, like schools internationally, that now offer some of those things, like all those whatever, like all those product management, program management. But as of today, I'm not sure the Nigerian curriculum or most African university curriculum has been revised from the typical mass comm and all those things. So now, just think about hard skill as what I will call myself when I am applying for a job that will make the person give me money. That is your hard skill. Hard skill means what they give you hard currency for, what they give you money for. Meaning I will go to someone and say, oh, I'm a lawyer, you pay me for being a lawyer. I'm a doctor, you pay me for being, I'm a digital marketer, you pay me for being, I'm a product manager. That is your hard skill, something that earns you the money. But guess what? When it comes to employability, that hard skill is only 30%. So when people tell me I am not getting employed, I can't get a global job, I can't do this, I said, you have only 30%, or maybe you have 35%. You say, what is 5%? I said, 5% is your degree. So if you're in this room and your degree is not what you are currently calling yourself, or you want to call yourself, so that means the only thing you have. So I would say maybe the only people that will have 35% at the beginning are people that want to go into the academic sector because what they studied is also their hard skill. Or doctors, for instance, people that are in nursing, maybe they want to be a nurse, right? So that means what they studied in school, they have 5% for the certificates, and their hard skill of nursing is 30%. So that means that the highest anybody has when you recently finish from school or university or anywhere is 35%. All of us, we went to school in this room. If we have 35% of our grade, Abel, please grade it. What is that? Is it F9 or D, E8 or F, whatever? As in, what grading is that? I want to see the interaction in the comment section. If you have a certificate, 5%, you have hard skill, 30%, that is what, 35%. What grade is that? That means you have what? You have F9. Only what doesn't say F9. I want to first make people understand what they don't have, so that you know what to pay attention to. Now, and I said the maximum anybody that is a beginner can most likely have, if they've never worked in a tech-savvy environment, is 35%. So when you go about with your CV, saying, please, I need a job, it means you are going about with 35%. If you are an employer of labor, will you employ you? Will you employ you? I am just making you see what an employer of labor is looking for, why they are not getting you onto their job. They see only 35%. Now, you must not be saying, but these soft skills, you are asking me to write email, you are asking me to write communicate minutes of meeting. Is it somebody that has a job that will have all those skills? I know it is somebody that has worked in a tech sector. Oh, you are right, asking me to let's set up a meeting, add it to people's calendar. Make sure that it is not clashing on anybody's calendar. And when you take up the meeting, make sure you do this thing. Step up breakout room for the content team, for the this. Now you're looking at the person like, what are you talking about? Guess what? Most likely you must have been working for some time in a very tech-savvy environment for you to understand all these jargons that your boss is trying to say, or that interviewer is trying to ask you that, can you do it? So during our time, we used to scream, I don't have experience. So if I don't have where do you expect me to learn all those things? Alas, we were delusional, because I tell us that, see, your employer doesn't owe you jack. Your employer doesn't owe you jack. They don't owe you to train you. They don't owe you anything. So it is like your employer has the right to say, I am not employing you because all you bring to the table is 35%. They don't owe you. I always say, if anybody owes you, then you go and drag their clothes. It's your university that you went to school that they did not teach you all these things. They did not teach you what was going to be relevant to the workforce in today's high cargo from Sierra Leone, right? They did not teach you what was relevant. So they are the ones you should go and be dragging their clothes and say, give me my balance, I gave you money. So if you are not dragging your school, then why drag the person that doesn't owe you? So I always tell myself that I don't play pity party. When I got to the UK and I realized that, Jerry, you know nothing. A year one will be operating this thing. I'll be looking. I was in third year of PhD. After I sat down, I cried one day. After I finished, I said, Jerry, you left husband and children in Nigeria. You didn't come here to fail. You will pick yourself up, you will clean your face, and you will face it head on and learn. And that is what I did. I didn't play pity party. Pity party is not worth it. So when I see people, this is complete, I'm just smiling. I said, at least you are not in 2 degrees. You are not having to work in 2-degree code to learn. I was having to learn soft skills, learn all the things I needed to learn, and I was still doing the research I was sent here to do at 2 degrees code. You know, meaning I was closing research work by 5. I was learning soft skills till 10:30. It is me that will be last in the building. It is me that will come there first in the morning. Why? At that point, failure was not an option. I always say, when you have a lot to lose, you will pick yourself up and stop crying foul. Like, government failed me. And all of us know that government failed us. School failed me. All of us know that. What is new? Which is why, if you are on this program, I tell you congratulations. Because the fact that you even realized that you could get 30% yourself by dropping $40, $37,600, you could get yourself from 30% or 5% to at least something higher. So if you're in this room, you're a starter completely, and all you have is a degree, like, and you don't want to operate in that degree, like you don't intend to continue as that degree, what you brought to this room is 5%. So after this particular soft skills program, you add 30% to it. Now, if you are clear about this is the technical skill or whatever skill I want to acquire, it means that after the soft skill, the next step for you will be to acquire the hard skill or the technical skill, as the case may be. But soft skill, I always say, some of you are in this, if I take a sample, how many of you have learned one technical skill or the other, like digital marketing, cybersecurity, data analytics, business analysis? If you've learned any, please drop that you've learned any of those things in the room. Now, I will now ask you a question. If you've learned any of those things, you have a certification, you have anything in them, those technical skills, the question I will ask you is, why has it not led to employability? Why has it not led to employability? 2 things. Employability is beyond data analysis that you want to offer your employer. It is now about when you go to that, and I'll give you a perfect example. Digital marketing and project management. Miriam, thank you. So I always ask people, how come what you have learned in the technical world has not led you to employability. It is because they skipped step one, soft skill. I said you teach someone digital marketing. You don't teach them how to communicate their value at a meeting. You teach someone project management. They cannot prepare a eye-catching PowerPoint slide like this. You teach someone digital marketing. You do not tell them how to actually approach someone that will need their service without being rude. You teach them all those nonsense that I see in my inbox. Even if your page is great, I can help you increase your distance to this. And I'm like, did you even ask me what my problem is? Right? So you did not teach them all the things that will get them into the door, but you teach them what skill they will use when they are in the door. What happens that, how do they get into the door? So you jump step one, you teach them what they use when they're on the job, but how they will now get from outside to inside, the skip test, the soft skills, the email. I see people send emails for job and they are attaching their CV as a Word document. I see them have a Gmail account. They did not change the image of their Gmail account, so their email is landing in spam. I see them have an email account and they are what? Writing the sexy for tomorrow, G-boy. Their email is not their full name. Like all those nuances that is not written in any book. I see it happen a lot, which is why I had to develop. I say, you know what? I would ensure I develop an academy where they teach people the soft skills, all the things preventing them from even getting the job. Apart from, look, how many of you have attended an interview and the question they're asking you is not about the data analysis. It is not about the this thing. They're asking you if you're employed, like they're asking you case study. If I was to set up something, what will I use? Those are the kind of questions they asked me at my 2 international interviews. They didn't ask me about my capability of design thinking. They know I have it. They've seen my CV that I have it. They were asking me, if you were to organize an innovation process and the thing was virtual, you are this thing, what tool will you be using? Because I've done it before. I said, oh, of course, Mira, I'll divide it and say, oh, fantastic. They asked me, have you ever worked in a diverse group? I said, yes, I've done this, that. And that was the end of the interview. Whereas someone is in this room killing themselves on top of data analysis, whereas my interview was never about my technical skill. I would say, when you know what you need, you would focus on it. Why did I have to stay on this slide a lot? Some people are here, and the only reason they paid for our global career paths is so that they can jump soft skills. They will say, I've learned project management. Let me just get to the internship, this thing. The only thing they're asking me for is in job experience. Let me just get to the internship. Guess what? You'll be shocked that you see the soft skills, this one, this first one, this one that you've been onboarded to. You may be sure that is the only thing that may be stopping you, maybe not even the experience. I always say, if you have soft skill, 30%, you have hard skill, 30%, and you have degree, 65% is a bill. Your employer can take a chance on you and say, oh, she has soft skill. See the email she wrote to me. See the way she interviewed. See the CV she sent to me. See the way she was taking me through calendar. See the way the person can say, okay, like they are really smart. You know why an employer will say you're really smart? You know all the soft things around that job, not because of their technical skill. Please pay attention to this model. Now, lastly, on this program, there's like a structure of soft skill, hard skill, and job experience. But I understand that maybe half of this class only subscribe to the soft skill, right? Please note that if there's a possibility that after the soft skill, you want to take a hard skill at the technical school. We call it the technical school. The technical school is where we have all the apart from soft skill, you want to become a product manager, program coordinator, digital marketer, social media, blah, blah, blah. That is technical school. So if you don't have a technical skill, you can. Please note, you cannot pay for only internship at this academy. You know why? Somebody asked us that. And I think I replied that person and I said, the person said, oh, I have the soft skill, I have the hard skill. I can't remember this thing. And Moina showed me that thing and I said, then I asked the person 4 questions. And the person like, oh, wow, I don't even know any of it. And I said, that is covered under the soft skill. So now, should you be done with soft skill and you realize that, you know what, this is my current career, I need to transition to something else. There's a hard skill you can take from the technical school. after which you can now proceed to 8 weeks virtual job placement internship. I'm currently working myself out to ensure we get the best of partners on board for that internship. No, the cost of this program is in no way near what it is worth. It is a subsidized program. Trust me. The only thing I'm spending right now to ensure that all this comes together is my network currency. People that would have collected money from me are offering to do this pro bono. So I'm spending my network currency. The money on this program is not in any way near what it is worth. Okay, now, at the academy, we have 5 modules because a lot of questions have been asked of me around what is this, what is this, what is this? And I said I would explain at the orientation program. Now, we have 5 modules. What are modules? We have the workplace foundational skills, which is the soft skills. This program we are starting today. So what we will be taking in that thing, you should have access to the curriculum already, where we are talking from Google Tools, Zoom, streaming Zoom to live in LinkedIn, talking about how to research, how to even start your browser, add meetings to people's calendar, set up 2-factor authentication, anything and anything. You know, the funny thing is, someone could take only this module and become a virtual assistant. Why? Because they will practically know how to use all the tools to support their employer. You could take only the soft skill and become a virtual assistant. Because everything your employer needs you to set up, from writing meetings to taking to scheduling calendar, to keeping track, to creating like a Gantt chart for project management, like all those small things that you will need that supports work is being taught in this module. Some people will honestly finish this module and it will become their hard skill. Like they will say, I am now a virtual assistant, because they now know that all the tools they know, they can use it to get work. Some people will honestly do that in this class. Now, that is a workplace foundational skill, and that's what we call the soft skills school. Now, in the technical skills school, that is where we now have the Global Career Path Flex and Pro. What is Global Career Path Flex? It simply means a combination of soft skills, that is workplace foundational skills program, plus at least one hard skill. Remember what I say hard skill is? You can now decide to say, I have taken the workplace foundational skill, which is the part 1. I'm now moving on to the second stage, which is the technical skill. If you take part 1, that is the workplace foundational skill, and any of the 5 we currently have in batch 1, let's say product management, project management, any of them, by the time you combine those 2 together, we call it flex, because that means you now have soft skill and you have one hard skill that you can use to work globally. That means you already have 65%. Now, no, we don't have data analysis yet on this program. We decided that we are going to start off with programs that it's not everywhere. How do I explain this? It's not, anybody can go and learn data analysis, business analysis, all those things and everything. I am concentrated on globally in-demand careers that you don't really have schools for it, but they are highly in demand. Do you understand me? No, we don't really have schools for product management in this part of the world, but they are highly in demand online. That is the kind of thing I want to start with at the academy. When I'm done covering those ones, then we'll have facilitators who will now come and do the common ones, right? So now, let me continue. So that will be the flex, but to increase your chances, because the truth is, many academies will run away from what I'm trying to do, which is internship placement. It is stressful for me. Like I said, the meetings that are stressing me every Saturday, they are the partnership meetings. Talking to this, talking to that, pulling all my network that I can to say, don't worry, they will not be a bother to you. I will make sure I teach them. I will make sure they are proficient. I will have an internship liaison officer. I just need you to give them real work for 8 weeks. And number 2, when they are done with you, I will need you to give them a recommendation letter, provided they delivered. So if you join this program today, and you paid for the Global Career Path Pro, which has the soft skill, that is the workplace foundational skill, the art skill, any of those 5 courses, and the internship. And you think that I will place you with a partner and you will not do the work. Guess what? You won't be recommended. You won't be recommended. You will do the work. Like, what am I trying to teach you with that? It's like an employer will shout at you, will give you work that you have to complete at night. I want you to experience this firsthand so that you will not whine when you get to a real work environment. You will not whine when I was working 13 hours at UN Live, even if my work was 90, and I was not whining because I knew it is work. Why? My boss I was reporting to was in India, 4 hours ahead of me. The people I was supervising, some of them were in Alaska, Mexico, 9 hours behind me. So I will not continue to say, but I've closed. Guess what? It is work. That is what everything that will happen at work, I want you to feel it. So that you are not late for a meeting. You don't come into a meeting 10 minutes and you're saying it's just 10 minutes. Or you come into the meeting 1 minute and you're saying it's just 1 minute. This is not Africa. Guess what? Global employability is my what? Goal. You need to be sharpened. I don't want someone to say, that is how they behave. They are from Africa. Not under my watch. Okay? Not under my watch. That's why I said the energy, the work I'm putting into this, it's a lot. But I want this academy to be that academy that people are waiting, like they are sitting down waiting to get you out of, like they are waiting for you to finish. And in one of the partnership meetings I had last week, let me give you a fun fact. This person works at IFC. IFC is a member of the World Bank Group. He has been everywhere in the world, Europe, Washington, covering different, he's originally from Nigeria. At the end of that interview, I said to him, my assistant will reach out to you. And with the link, we are going to bring him for one of our talks, maybe in the academy, I'll bring him to come and, talk with you guys. And he said to me, by the way, your assistant is so efficient. One of my friends is an ED in Nigeria. What hasn't you by chance? How did you get your assistant? And I'm like, oh, fun fact. I had to train every member of iTrain Africa that is currently working with me. I trained, they were like, oh, wow. You talk the talk, you walk the walk. I said, I am telling you, I talk the talk, I walk the walk. He is not the first person that has reached out to me in the last 1, 2, 3 years with such requests that, do you have? But I said, I can't recommend who I don't trust their capabilities because I have seen it more time than one. When people will come to me, I have software, I have an anti-resume. You see my intern that is a 17-year-old will be the one teaching that auntie that claims to have all what they have. I have seen it happen all the time. And one thing I realized is, if you've never worked in a global setting, you may not even know what you don't have. You may not know what you are doing wrong, which is why I had to create this. Now, the workplace foundational skill. Is the internship virtual? Yes. However, some of our, what's it called? Some of our, give me 1 minute, please. So, as I was saying, someone said, I'm looking at the questions as I'm going on. Yes, internship is virtual. And I was saying that some of our partners have actually requested like in-person virtual testing. But of course, that is not for any of our partners that is out of the country, because we are having some partners in Europe. Like there are some of our partners that not even anywhere near Africa. So all those ones, it is certain that it is a virtual internship. So yeah, we are on it. And no, you cannot pay for only internship. No. However, there is something we are trying to do, because we know that some people actually have, like, they have project management, they have digital marketing, like they have a hard skill. So we are allowing someone that's taking workplace skill to do, like, you can take workplace skill, like you can pay for workplace skill and internship, provided you can prove a hard skill. Like you can say, oh, I'm a product manager, I'm a project manager. Like I can prove to you I've gone to this school and everything like that. Those are the only category of people. And you can take only your hard skill and go, but you can't take only hard skill and take internship. Workplace foundational skill is a prerequisite for everybody. You know why? I don't want to say, oh, I'm a digital marketer, I don't need your soft skill. Just give me internship, but let me take only digital marketing and this thing. I will now say, I place you on internship. You know what's going to happen? Then my partner is going to be like, oh, please, can you set up a meeting and calendar, like social media once, and you're saying, please, I don't know how to do it though, because why? You skip soft skill. And the partner is coming back to me and say, Dr. Jerry, but I thought, no, that is not going to be happen to me. So because I know that somebody can like understand soft skill, have a hard skills from somewhere else, and succeed at the internship. So far, they know the soft skills. They won't be asking my partners jump question. How do I set up calendar invites? How do I stream to YouTube? They won't be asking my partner that kind of thing. No, people can't come out of my academy. I'm going to do that. You can't, right? Now, workplace foundation covers the soft skill you need at the workplace, and that is 30% of what an employer, and that's what I just explained to you. It is the phase one. First phase at the academy. Anybody that will do anything at all in the academy, whether you want to take art skill, you want to take a internship, you must first pay for this. Now, when you pay for this, you can decide to upgrade. Like, I now have money, let me pay the differential. But please note, it has to be within 3 months. Like the time you paid for this and you upgrade it to that one has to be within 3 months. The school opens first working day of every month. That is a soft skill school. But the hard skill school, that is a technical school, is 4 times a year per quarter. So for everybody that takes soft skill this month, that is the workplace foundational skill, and also joins the May batch, they have the opportunity to join the June technical skill, starting on June 3. So if you have a sister that doesn't want to join this batch, they can still join May and join the June technical skill this thing by paying for the May batch and joining technical skill in June. Now, I've already explained how all this works. The Global Career Pro is what I just explained. You can upgrade. This is my recommended for anyone that you are just starting off your career. For anyone just starting off their career, I really recommend this. When I say, always look at what is in demand in terms of career choices. Sometime last year in my organization, I Train Africa, I had that meeting and I reorganized my team. I said, I employed you people for job roles like, admin officer, things like that. I said, but I realized that as the world is moving, job is beginning to transit into a generalist role, where almost everybody on the team becomes a product owner or product manager, as you may want to call it, meaning that they employ you on the team because they want you to oversee the affairs of a particular offer. Let me give you a perfect instance. I got someone onto the team right now, Esther, who she's practically in charge of SF. So in the global space, I would say probably she's a product manager because she may be the one overseeing the affairs of SFW as a whole. So it is one thing that, it is one profession or one career path that I see anybody that does not know how to manage a product in the next couple of years asking themselves, because even if they are employing you as whatever it is that they are employing you as, they expect you to have an overview of your primary products. That is what I see happening in lots of these things, which is why many people are going into project management. So project management as an umbrella, as product design and product management. So project management is like the umbrella of product design and product management. Now, and you can have general project management where you are not specialized in anything. Let's move. What should you have access to on this program? The first thing I want you should have access to is what? Is the online school. Is the what? The online school, this particular thing. Where is the online school? It is hosted on our learning management system, right? The online course. The online course is not this workshop. It is not live. It is lessons, video lessons. They have been recorded. They are all pre-recorded. Every week, we will release the lessons on Monday of what you are doing that week. Every Monday, we will release the lessons of what you are doing that week, right? So right now in your online school, if you have access, by the way, Moina explained all the things, how you get access into your online school, right? Any course that doesn't have padlock on it, that means you have access to that course. So if you go to my courses on our website, itrainafrica.com/courses, you will see that if we click on courses, you click on 3 dots and you click on my courses. If it is the same device you used in logging in before, it will show you the one that is your course and all the courses. Because I see people coming to ask us, but padlock is on SOP. Padlock, I said, it is a school. When you get into a physical school, you don't take mass comm, lawyer, engineer, you don't take all the things. It is a school. We have different programs. All your courses cannot have padlock if they've onboarded you onto this program. On our courses page, there is course page 1, course page 2, course page 3. Workplace Foundational Skills Program is on course page 3 because it is W. It is arranged alphabetically. So you will go from page 1 of the courses page to page 2 of the courses page to page 3. You will see Workplace Foundational Skills as a second to the last course on this, my courses. If you've never logged in, if they sent you a login thing and you did not log in, you will not have access to the course. So you must log in. Your login email was sent. It will say, thanks for purchasing XYZ, the name of the course. Thanks for purchasing Workplace Foundational Skills. Go and set your inbox right now. They sent you all that login email to get into the online school. It is not on WhatsApp. I will not send you video. You must get into the online school. That is lesson number 1. You cannot tell me you want to work globally and you cannot operate an online school, an LMS. That is what is called a learning management system. Learning management system. So when they tell you, do you know what LMS is? There's a bonus I'm giving you. I'll talk about it in a minute. When people are telling you, LMS, my LMS, it is a learning management system, meaning a website that is configured to host online school. Finish. That is what LMS is, learning management system. In a learning management system, each student will have a username and a password. We have sent you your username. Your password, you have to set it up yourself. Please. The first mindset I want you to have on this program, don't come and ask me Google question. You know what Google question is? Any question that Google can solve for you. Like, what day of the week is today? Don't ask me that kind of question. I always tell my team members, my team member asked me yesterday, I said, I don't want us to receive notification. All of you that are in this room, they added this meeting to your calendar. That's part of what you're learning in Module 2. Calendar. Google Calendar. You cannot tell me I did not see the link. You must see the link because they sent you calendar invite. You should add it to your calendar. Every meeting is sent to your calendar. You must add it. Let me tell you something. Look, when you're working at UNLive, nobody tells you there's a meeting. You just receive a notification that calendar, you add it, you show up, and you'll be thinking everybody will not show up. It's a lie. You will get a 5 minutes to 10. The meeting is 10. You will be feeling like a latecomer. And you are looking like, But I'm coming from Lagos State where they'll be saying, mommy, tomorrow is our meeting, no, don't forget. Nobody uses mouth to tell you in a global setting. They expect you to show up because they've sent you a calendar. So you will learn to navigate this LMS. So you will go back to the email we sent you. We explained it like we are explaining to a 5-year-old. Guess what? After that, you don't know what we did. We now did a recording. We now said, if after all we explained in this online email, you don't understand, we said, click this instructional video. We recorded a screen of our phone and said, this instructional video, we hosted it on our YouTube. Say, watch this thing. Watch it, pause it, do it. Watch it, pause it, do it, so that you can get into our online school. The very first mindset you need to have in this thing is research. You need to know how to troubleshoot and to do research. Lucy, Skilled for Work Academy is the academy. We have different programs. On the Skilled for Work Academy, we have the Workplace Foundational Skills program, which is what you just signed up for. On the Skilled for Work Academy, we are going to have technical skill of product management. We are going to have technical skill of digital marketing. Those are all programs. Skilled for Work Academy is like you go to University of Lagos and you are saying it's University of Lagos and Department or Faculty of Science the same thing. They are not the same thing. One is the school. One is the program that is on it. Skilled for Work Academy is the what? Academy is the school. Workplace Foundational Skills Program is the soft skill program in the school. We have different programs at the Skilled for Work Academy. Do you understand that? You see, Chinedu Oscar said, I just learned to set up a meeting on calendar a few minutes after I received the one from your team. Fantastic. Clap for yourself, Chinedu. I love that. Proactive someone. See, the first mind you need to ditch in Africa, we are taught to be saying, ma, how can I do this? I said, have you asked Google? Have you asked Google? Right? You need to be proactive. You need to be what? Proactive. Don't come here and be saying, ma, I received a calendar invite. I did not know how to add it. You could have just said, Google, how do I add calendar invites to my calendar? It will give you step by step. The luxury you have today is the fact that I put all these things together in this soft skills school. But I remember in module 4, I am going to be teaching you attitude, traits that is desired. One of them is research. Don't ask me questions you can ask Google. Everybody has a phone. Now, if you don't even know how to set up your browser to ask Google question, I addressed it in module 2, lesson 1 and 2. I don't know how to ask Google. I addressed it in that module 2. Why? You must ask Google. The difference between an average African and a whitey is not in the technical skill. My sister, when I traveled to UK, my brain is up to. I did chemistry and I told you I had, my brain is up. I was brilliant. So when it comes to the technical skill, I do this one plus this one, empirical formula, all the chemistry I knew it. Say, come and present your results. PowerPoints. I had the worst results presentation. So even if my result was great, I cannot explain it because I cannot present it to you. So at the end of the day, you see that person that I'm saying does not know book. The person is shining. And me that know book in my thought is winding that. But that guy does not know anything. All the things he knows at work is me that teach him, auntie. Have you learned to present your own well? My own is learn, cultivate the habits. So this LMS, I don't want, do we agree that nobody will come and be telling me why is the lesson not sent to my WhatsApp? It cannot be sent to your WhatsApp. You will not go to an online school abroad and ask it to be sent to your WhatsApp. You will register on the online school and navigate the online school there. You will learn it. So look at the instructional video in that login email they sent to you. Follow the instruction, pause it, pause it, pause it. And when you finish, you know what you do for me? You will clap for yourself and buy yourself sweets. Celebrate every success you have. I was in my 30s when I started learning this thing. So it is not late. It is not late. Now, WhatsApp announcements community. I said the first thing you should have, and what should it be? Our LMS, our online school. That one is on iTrain Africa website, itrainafrica.com/login. You must first log in from the email they sent you. You must reset your password. The mathematics that will be under reset your password. Don't come and ask me, man, I saw 8 + 1. It is only mathematics. 8 + 1 is 9. 14 + 2 is 16. Don't come and ask me that kind of question. Now, WhatsApp announcement community. We realized that for some of our programs that we use Telegram to be doing announcements. People will tell me, message from 5 days ago, they just seen it today. So here is what we did. We said, you know what is going to happen? Our announcement community will be on WhatsApp that everybody opens almost every 1 hour. But that is not the only announcement community we have. By the time we are done with this program, you all should be used to the desired announcement community, our Google Classroom, your email. Listen to me. If you join my program and you don't check email 3 times a day, it is on my program, you start it. If you joined my program and you do not, I repeat, you do not check your email 3 times a day, it is on my program, you start it. You know why? Our primary announcements channel. Primary announcements means, and Esther Adeboye is here. I will introduce my team in a bit. She'll probably walk us through the Google Classrooms. I'll show you how it's going to, what you're going to do. She's your community manager. Esther is not even in Nigeria. She's not in Africa at the moment. So she's used to doing things the right way. She will send you announcements from Google Classroom and you will receive it via email and you will do it. Your assignments will be submitted on Google Classrooms. Yes. So I said, I am not doing a program for you. But look, implementation is starting from the beginning. All the things you should be able to use, I am incorporating it into the program. You will use it. Now, but because we know that as we are starting now, it is a struggle. So we'll be doing announcements on WhatsApp community, announcements community. That one, there's no talk on it. So if you've been busy for the whole day or the whole this thing, any announcement that you think you have missed, just go to the WhatsApp announcements community. You would see every announcement there. But then there's an announcements area on the Google Classroom. Don't worry, we'll walk you through Google Classroom. Now, Telegram group for interaction and updates during the 6 weeks program. See, when we opened this meeting, how many countries did we count that was present? 8. One of the advantages I boast of as a creator of programs is my global network. It reflects in everything I do. I don't think I ever start a program and not have people from 8 countries on it, or 7 at least. Right? Now, there is power in diversity. There is power in collaboration. If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go with people. I have seen amazing friendships originate from my program, my advanced program, that's the Global Opportunity Program. I have seen people get people onto their international programs from my community. I have the most amazing communities, especially when people pay for the program, because you are in the same level, wavelength. You have invested something in that program. So it means that you are staying committed to it. If I wanted to charge 300,000 for this program, I would charge it and people will pay me. I am not joking. The people that went through this program as a testing phase, they paid me 300,000 naira. Do you understand me? So for me, I want you to understand that the people in this community are the people that you are going to arrive the global stage with. You must respect people as humans. You must respect people's time. You do not come to my community and use foul language. You do not know who is in this community. Some people have several years of work. They are old. But I don't just respect people because of their age. I respect people because they are human. I respect my 8-year-old because she's human. So that Telegram group, I want to see the utmost level of human respect with great engagement and interaction. Some people are naturally engagers in the community. When somebody asks a question that they won't respond, don't say, look, if you took personality tests, you would be more accepting, which is one of the first things in this program. You will be more accepting of the next person. You are extroverted. It's only me that's always answering questions. Guess what? It is not a crime. It is only me. Like I would say, please contribute, give into the community what you want to receive. That interactive community is going to help us a lot. Be there, be present. Now, there is a bonus ebook, the 100 tech terms, the first 100 tech terms that you should know in the no-code tech space. I will be giving it to you in week 3, after you have completed module 1, 2, no, week 2, at the end of week 2. That's at the end of week 2, when you have completed module 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll be giving that ebook to you. Now, the last thing you would also have or should have access to by tomorrow is the Google Classroom. I didn't want to onboard anybody into Google Classroom before they will start saying, I don't understand what is happening here, right? Google Classroom is a place we submit our assignments, our quiz, where we'll get notification of announcements. That is where all the things will take place, but you will learn on the LMS. Now, what next? What is the support structure here? If you go to the Telegram group, we have an interactive area with this hashtag. We have an announcement area. We will lock that group, but we'll do announcements there, additional to WhatsApp. We have a testimonial. Now, what do we mean by testimonial? It is not only I got a job, I got a client that is testimonial. You see what this my guy said in this one. I said, immediately I got your calendar invites. I learned how to use calendar. That is progress. If you have taken personality test in module 1 of this, maybe you took the free program, the free course, you will notice that what? How do people become someone of a fixed mindset? They are always fixated on the results. They do not pay attention to their process. When you are someone who is always looking at the end, you will have destination syndrome. You would never be happy. Because the only thing that is in your mind is, I must get job. So at the end of the day, all the things that is happening on your journey, you are ignoring it. Do you know how I started to teach about global opportunities, which is my advanced program, GOP? When I was applying for all the things I was applying for so that I could get the grants to go and do my PhD, you know why I'm able to teach it and have results that is replicable? I have a folder on my drive that says applications and letters. If I show you that folder, name the thing that I've applied for, I have record. So, look, people take my programs. They don't intend to like, how do I explain it? They intend to use the program for themselves, right? But they finish taking my program. But because they paid attention to their process, they can teach someone and collect money. Ghania, who most of you saw, she was still at the up today to give me implementation sheets for the GMC. Ghania was telling me about how, she has even helped some people do their CV and their cover letter. She has collected money, and I started laughing. You know where Ghania learned it? She joined GOP. That's the Global Opportunities Program. That's an advanced program for people that experience and looking to gain visibility on the program on my this thing at iTrain Africa. She did not learn it to render the sense. She learned it for herself. But guess what? She paid attention to the process. Pay attention to your process, please. Some of you's meal tickets is in the process of this journey. Something small could be your meal tickets. Now, this testimonial is what? I cannot, whatever. Like I thought, as in they were saying they wanted to organize a meeting in my estate. Me that before we'll just be doing meeting anyhow. We'll be talking in the meeting. We'll not get our agenda. But this time, I just say, you know what? Let everybody get on mirror board. Let's use the mirror board to brainstorm. So by the next meeting, we will see all our ideas there. That is what? A testimonial. What would you not have done before you know this thing, that you learned it on this thing, that you are now doing is the testimonial? You see, that job and that client is just the icing on top of it. So don't say, hey, Turaya got a job. Hey, Lapa got a job. It's only me that is remaining. My sister, what have you learned? Talk about it. It is it. You are improving. It took me 3 years to upgrade. But when I finally arrived, you see all my friends are focused on the destination. When I finally got my international jobs, the money I made probably in 1 year, some of them that have been working for 12 years will not sell it. Pay attention to your process. You are not in a race with anybody. You are not in a race, so please. Now, quiz. We created a quiz. We created this group before Moina realized that we are going to be submitting our assignments on this thing. So I'm just going to ask her to take notes. We are going to be using Google Classroom. Now, all questions inside the group, which is Google Classroom now, and live session, all questions, you can ask your question in the group, the interactive group. The community manager will attend to it. The community manager, like I said, she's not even in our time zone in Africa, right? But she will attend to it for at least 2 hours a day. But you can drop your question at any time that's convenient for you. If you are a night crawler, drop it. You are an early crawler, drop it. She will come and respond to your question. Now, 6 weeks of support in the group. That means for 6 weeks, we'll be there with you in the group. We will leave the community, after which we have an alumni community where each batch will be migrated onto. Should you not wish to join the alumni community, it's fine. Should you wish to join it, it's fine. One of the things we are planning to do in our alumni community is when we have opportunities, we post it there. So it's like, we call it the opportunities community, right? That is what we are going to call it. The opportunities community. Where we help people with another group so we get where we want to get to. Now, our platforms, I already explained this platform to you. The first one. If you have access to the online, so this is what you see. Start your lesson. And some of you, just let me warn you. I can see who has logged in, though. My tech admin, Aisha, she's here. I will introduce her. Oh, she will compile your names. So by the time you are saying you have not started your program, know that we can see it, that you've not started it. I can see 1 login, 2 login, 3 login. I can see your progress. So if your plan is to say, oh, that course, they did not even support me. They did not give me this thing. But somebody did it for me in my advanced program. I went to screenshot it. This woman had logged in 6, 7 times. I was saying I did not get anything. I said, Auntie, so you are logging in, watching this thing as what? As what? I don't want to hear, Ma, can I repeat with batch this thing? It will not happen. You will pay for that batch. You have 1 year access to your online course. You have what? 1 year access to your online course. If you come back after that 1 year, you will pay again for another next year. I do not believe that anyone that wants to learn those things will not learn it and start implementing it within a week. I do not believe it. So you will learn it, you would implement it. You have access to the online course for 1 year. It was written in your email. Even for my 250,000 programs, it's 1 year access. You will learn. You have 1 year access to your online course. Don't come and tell me, Ma, I just want to start watching it. Pay another one. So maybe you will serious that time. So this is it. Now, please, I advise you today, I will show you what your calendar looks like. Watch, meet your instructor program overview, and what you need to know. Tomorrow is when the original, like the school. So on your agenda for today is the onboarding session, this one, and program overview, meet your instructor. The pre-program is on your day one. Today is day one. Now, you will see that you have access to your module 1 and module 2. That is what is on your calendar for this week. Don't worry. I know you guys saying, what's calendar? I'll show you what the calendar is. Now, this is the Google Classroom. I'll soon share my screen with you to show you what the Google Classroom looks like. And Esther will probably walk you through that. Now, course schedule is also in the Google Classroom. It's somewhere here. You will see it. All your assignments under each module will be there. Esther will send you notification for the assignment she needs you to do. And of course, the Telegram community. Now, to my support team, I've been saying, Aisha, Esther, blah, 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 all along. This is where we are. This is me, the lead instructor. This is Moina. Yeah. Moina started with me 2+ years ago. You know, the first time I saw this slide I'm presenting, 15 minutes to 5. 15 minutes to what? 5. But you know what can make me trust that Moina will deliver it? Despite Moina started with me from scratch. Like, I remember Moina coming to me on month 2 and saying, Ma, I cannot continue. I don't think my head was born for this thing. I said, you are who? Will you go back? You would learn, because I have learned. She also finished from University of Lagos. Now, this is Aisha. Aisha has been the longest person with me, 3+ years. And Aisha is, I use Aisha a lot as a reference point. If you are in this room and you are thinking I don't have a school start, when Aisha joined me and she started becoming my tech admin, she didn't have one. You see all those our websites, they're adding, subtracting, onboarding you onto the online school on our LMS, adding you, remove all your technical challenges. Aisha handles it. Yeah. In fact, I migrated Aisha from my other business, my fashion business. And that's where she came in as a sales rep. I migrated her to become the tech admin of iTrain Africa. Yeah. So I always, when I tell you I can teach anybody that is ready to learn, I mean it. Literacy is my only condition. You must be literate. I can't be teaching English and maths. But if I can teach someone that did not have a school start, trust me, I can teach anybody. And this is Esther. Esther joined me last week. How did Esther join me? Interesting story. She reached out to me on Facebook the other Friday after she saw my schedule. I know what impressed me about Esther, the way she articulated her requests. Esther is a volunteer on this thing, but you would never know. You know why? She's the one that has been posting in the comment section saying, hello, skill stars. Hello. She designed your Google Classroom. She designed your curriculum, which you're going to see. And why do I show you my people? Everyone on this team, they are like you. They only learn. That's the difference. Okay? So now, I'm going to let Esther, you stay in this room. Esther, Aisha, Moina, please, if you're in this room, just use the raise hand button. And that's another thing. Yes, I thought you had to use raise hand button on the Zoom lessons in module 3. Please use the raise hand button so I can find you and you can unmute. And I want to introduce my support team before we leave this place. Esther, Aisha, Moina, I don't know. Aisha and Moina are fasting, so I'm guessing they should be preparing to break their fast. Esther, like I said, is 4 hours ahead of us, so it is probably fasting for Esther. So I'll let her come back. I'm not sure she's in the room right now. Esther, please use the raise hand button if you're in the room. Okay, she's here. Great. Esther, I've asked you to unmute yourself. So introduce yourself to the people you'll be managing. Esther, please, over to you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Esther Dekojo. I'm in Nigeria living in Asia. I will be your community manager for this period of program. Please, if you have any question, don't hesitate to drop a question on my DM or on the group. If you are dropping it on the group, please tag me so that whenever I come online, I will attend to all your questions. It's so nice having you, and I believe that you will learn something great. That's just it. Everything in the curriculum is needed. I will not even lie. I worked as a virtual assistant, like I got trained as a virtual assistant. So when I saw a curriculum, when I came in and saw a curriculum, it is everything that I was taught as a virtual assistant, and I was not trained from her. So she's really giving you like my team lead, she's giving you everything you need. So please practice everything and do all your homework. Please, if you don't do your homework, I will be on you. Like in your dream, in your sleep, you'll be seeing me coming for you. So if you don't want that, do your homework and submit. All right. It's nice having you here. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. So, Esther, in the next 5 minutes, I just want to walk them through our values. You will walk them through, I will share my screen, you will walk them through the Google Classroom. Yeah, Esther, she's very soft-spoken, but you see, even when she's chasing me, in the last couple of 1 week, I said, if she wants something, please, can you give me this? Like, Esther is very persistent, so trust me, Esther will chase you. Okay, Esther will chase you. So thank you very much, Esther, for coming on board to do this with me. I did not even take it for granted. Aisha and Moina, I think they are preparing to break their fast. When you are here, please let me know. So now our values. Why is it important to us? I feel like I'm raising an African family. What is the vision of I Train Africa? I said our vision is to raise an ecosystem of youths who have the clarity, skills, knowledge, and information to create the future we want. I will repeat it. Our vision is to create an ecosystem of African youths who have the clarity, skills, knowledge, and information to create the future we want. My sister and my brothers, my target is 10 million Africans. You are one of them. So when you ask me, why is your success important? You are my mission statement. What is my mission? To upskill 10 million African youths by 2030 for global employability and visibility. So you are part of my 10 million. So you people are going to become my what? Ambassadors. You are going to create the ripple effects. And for you to become ambassadors, to become upstanding members, to become skill stars, to become I Train Africa worthy alumni, you must understand my values. I built I Train Africa on 3 things: integrity, honesty, and punctuality. Don't come late to my meeting. Okay, don't come late to my meeting. Now, this is the part I always pause. I don't care what your background is. I don't care if you've suffered all your life. I don't care if you've enjoyed all your life. I don't care if you've worked for 10 years. I don't care if you've never worked at all. I told you, Aisha did not have a school leaving certificate. Joy was straight out of JAM Blessing, waiting for university. Same thing with Temetayo. Gania had 8 years of MSc. She owns a school. I don't know. Moina was 2 years out of university. I don't care. Because for me to design this program, I tested it on I don't care. I have an artisan in my this thing right now. That is the last demographic I've tested. Artisan. He does electrician work by day. He comes to the work on the days that is free. He is learning. I don't care. I had the mother who was pregnant throughout her journey when she was learning. I always say, I don't care what your excuse is. I believe that you can commit yourself to this. This is not one of your online courses that you will buy and you will keep in your archive. It is not. It is not. Which is why I said, whatever it is you paid for this thing, 37,625, or even for the entire 161,000 for the entire thing, like, think about it. You paid 161,000 to be with me for next 5 months. Divide it into months. Divide it. How much is that? It's not up to 30,000 naira. It's not, it's like probably money that you pay for lesson for a child in 1 month. So the real payment to me, when you pay me, is when you succeed. When you payment, money is to run this sustainability program, is to run this thing. Like, I have to pay my people, I have to set up Zoom, I have to pay for, like, it is sustainability. Like I said, if I had to charge for this program, definitely not for 7,650. For me to be with you for the next 6 weeks, people checking your assignments, this thing, it is not. You and I will agree. But your success, the payment, is when you come and you are writing me that beautiful email. See my life. See what happened. I even got a job. I taught my younger sister. That is the payment. That is the payment. So if the only thing you give me is payment of money, you've not paid me. You've not paid me. You must be committed to your own success. You must succeed. I hate mediocrity. People that associate with me succeed. And that is not me bragging. I have testimonials for years. If I posted testimonial from all our programs, GMC, in GMC 2020, what are they calling it? October. 1,002 people feel testimonial, feel feedback, 1,002. If I posted it every day for the next 3 years, I will not exhaust it. Do you understand me? So I always tell people that, see, but for every single person that writes me, you matter. You matter. Tell yourself I matter. You are going to be one of those global citizens. So when that your friend, your daddy, I have a lady that joined my program one time in December. She was working. You know what she did? She did not tell them that she was on leave. She collected leave. She did not go on leave. So when people were doing Christmas enjoyments, you know what she did? She was going to work every single day. To do what? To sit down in her office and be watching the course. By February of the following year, between February and May, she got 6 different global opportunities. She paid for us, and that was for my advanced program. Like, this one is a new this thing. But I'm just saying, but even for this one that is new, you know, I say I've tested people. Joy, after she finished, she moved on to go and work in another edtech. She was only 18. So I always tell people that, see, if you want to succeed, I am your man. It is me. But if you know that you want to chill and Netflix, my sister, there's no room here. There's no space. So if you are committed to becoming successful, I will help you succeed. A positive mindset, the entire journey, is what you need. There is no overnight success. I just told you, I cried in the UK, I cleaned my eyes, and I rolled up my sleeve. I came back to Nigeria after learning throughout 2018. I learned throughout 2019. I enrolled myself in all the problems. I borrowed $700 from my sister to finally finish learning all the things I wanted to learn, which was what? To learn how to create online courses for you. I needed to learn it as a process because it's part of my journey. I did a gap analysis. I taught you how to do that in the module 1 of this program. I said, what do I need? I need a course, I will learn it. I need mentor, I will do it here. I need to serve, I will do it. Where do I want to be? What's between me and where I want to be? And I gave it my all. When people tell me I'm busy, I said, in 2022, I was manning iTrain Africa. I had the fashion business that I seem to look at once in a while. I was pregnant. I was working on a Friday in December when they reached out to me from University of Lagos. I was defending my PhD on a Monday. And I needed to work till nights that day because I was covering 23 locations and I needed to do a program that night. So I was 37 weeks pregnant. So I finished working at 9 p.m. on the Friday night. I read through the weekend, almost through the night. I went to defend on the Monday morning. And yes, by Wednesday, they had us to submit at the end of that week. Out of all my colleagues, people were breaking down. On Wednesday, I was back in my school to submit my thesis. If you have ever been on the project, you understand. I corrected my thesis in 2 days and submitted it. I was working till December 31 because all my colleagues had gone on break. I was the only Muslim, so I ended to work till then. I gave birth on January 1. I was typing my handover note and having contractions. So when people tell me this, I say, I don't want to hear what your excuses. Trust me, I've been there. So when you come and tell me it is work, it is child, it is, I say, Auntie, tell me something else. It is Lagos traffic. We are in this Lagos. Do you understand? So I don't care. I always tell you, if you want your success, you will make way. You will make way. On my GOP program, I have professionals who are working like 20 years. They are working real, and they make way for their own next step. It is, we know why I'm emphasizing this. A lot of youths, a lot of young people, because this is a beginner program, a lot of young people will come to me with 1,001 excuses why they cannot watch my online course. When you tell me it is money, I say, I borrowed money from my sister, $700. I paid it across 6 months. When you tell me your parents is sending you work, I say, you don't even have a husband and still cook for. Like, please, there's nothing you will tell me. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, that will tell you that as I've been there. The only thing that is valued, and God will not take it from us, is health. Like health, like you are practically unhealthy. Now that is an excuse. Anything aside that, please, it is not worth it. Want your own success as much as I do. I can't wait to see your results. Now, even if this is supposed to be the end, right? All this thing, I've talked about it before, 6 weeks duration, module 1. I'm going to give you your curriculum. All these things are on the LMS, so I'm not going to talk about it. This is a curriculum, view it, and I'm going to hand over to Esther now, who is going to walk you through the Google Classroom. Esther, before we go to Q&A, I'm going to share my screen, and I want you to walk them through the Google Classroom. Esther, I'm asking you to mute. So she's going to walk you through basically your assignments, the Google Classroom, and how you will start receiving notification for the Google Classroom. Okay, so Esther, please let me know if you're still here or if I need to do the honors of this Google Classroom. Esther, are you still here? Esther, I've asked you to unmute. Esther. I have this up. I'm asking her to unmute, but she's not unmuting. I'm not sure why. Oh, I think she dropped off. She dropped off. So she must, okay, I see she dropped it. Blessing Aifua, I see you. I told you I was going to see you at this meeting. I see you, I remember your name. So that's what I'm just going to say. And I'm like I told you, I'm going to watch out for your success. Now, while we wait for Esther to come back, I'm going to quickly walk you through Google Classrooms. And hope she meets me here. So what is Google Classroom? Basically, it is one of the Google tools that they use for education. It's that simple. Now, how does it concern you? How does Google Classroom concern you? Now, let's go here. This is the classroom itself. Google Classroom. Yeah, you're welcome, Blessing. This is a Google Classroom itself. And we have designed it in such a way that if I click on people, I can search the people and students. You have not all, like all of you will be added to this Google Classroom, right? You will be added to the people, to students. But I wanted to walk you through first before you start getting added as a student. Now, I was in Google Drive, not Google Classroom. I was wondering where the next icon is. Now, this is Google Classroom. This is what you will see, right? By the time you come in, that's it. Now, Esther has already posted your welcome message for you in the Google Classroom. Welcome, Stars, this is that. And she also posted the meeting link. So you would always see. Another thing she did for you was to add the curriculum, which is why I say I will not bother going through the curriculum. If you want a PDF version of the curriculum, this is where it is. Okay, this is where the PDF version of the curriculum is. Now, you see under this place, people, teaching. Now, for us that we are admin, when you submit your assignment, right? We will what? We will be able to grade it here. We'll be able to grade it. If I wanted to create an assignment right now, this is not for your consumption. I'm just saying, I'll create an assignment here. I'll put a title. I will choose the topic. I have created all different topics. So all the recording of your this thing will be somewhere here. Course schedule, you would see it. Foundational level, this thing, understanding this thing, you will see all this, like module 1 to module 8. You will see it. So if I wanted to create an assignment for you under module 1, right, I would just need to select the topic. So when you come to your school area, you would see. When you come to your school area, you would what? See. So this particular thing right now, I'll probably just upload it and save it on Google as unlisted, this particular onboarding. And I will attach it to what? To onboarding. This way is onboarding April 2nd. So that if you ever click on onboarding, you will see the replay of this lesson there. If you ever click on onboarding, you will see the what? The replay of this thing there. But I'm not creating an assignment, so I'm just going to close it. Now, classwork. This is where all your class will be. So by the time we add you as a student to this, you'll be able to see module 7, module 8 as a module 1 class recordings. Can you see it? You'll be able to see it. So this is where you have your curriculum, which she has attached. You will see your class recording here. You would see module 1, module 2. So if I create an assignment under this module, you will see it here. Now, people, you can see this is currently Esther is the only person, the community manager. She has also invited iTrain Africa as a teacher. So after today, tomorrow, Esther will add all of you students to this via your email. Now listen, on module 2, which is, I will show you what your calendar is going to look like, which you are going to get access to, right? Like for every day, I want you to be organized. Know what we are learning today. Even if you have access to all the videos, I want you to pace yourself. With 1 hour in a day, you can watch the videos. With under 30 minutes, you can implement. Which is why I say, give me 1.5 hours of your day every day. Watch for 1 hour, implement for 30 minutes. Now, we will add all of you here. Under module 2, lesson 2, we have asked you to create emails for this program. We asked you to what? Create email for this program. So here is what's going to happen. I will not add anybody to this classroom until Thursday, because by Thursday, you should have created, like, today is Tuesday, Wednesday is the first, okay, by Friday, you should be submitting your assignments. And what is that assignment? By Friday, you should have created the email. Now, if you go and watch lesson 2, module 2, which is supposed to be by Friday that you will watch it, you already have access to it, but according to our calendar, we expect that even if you're watching 1 hour a day, you would have gotten there. So on Saturday, everybody that has done the assignments, which is what? Created an email specifically for this course. You will create a Gmail. And at the end of that Gmail, when you watch lesson 2, module 2, you understand what I'm saying. You will create an email, you will add skills, like I created my own on the lesson. I said, skills@gmail.com. That is how I will catch you. The very first assignment I gave you is to create that email. So, Auntie, I will be sending you announcements. I will send you what? Announcements on WhatsApp between today and Friday. By Saturday, if you don't receive my email, just know that you did not submit what? You did not submit your email. Now, you see that quiz board that is on the Telegram. That means the only assignment you will submit on that quiz board is what? Module 1 assignment. That's like the module 1, which all of you have done, maybe half of you have done before. What is it called? The module 1, the mindsets, personality. And so So the only assignments that will be there that give you permission to be in the quiz list is module 1. By module 2, at the beginning of module 2, the very first assignment there is for you to create email. The moment I have the email you created, I will add it to this Google Classroom. So invariably, all the emails we are using on this program is the one you created on this program. That means if your name is Esther Adeboyin, I'll be seeing your email as Esther Adeboyin skills@gmail. That is why we are calling you Skill Stars. Skill what? Skill Stars. The email you will use on this program, you will create it in module 2 this thing. So the only assignment, listen to me, the only assignments that you would submit on Telegram on that quiz is module 1. That is the mindsets, the personality test, and this thing. Those are the only assignments you will submit in module 1. From module 2, once you submit your email on Telegram like this, you are putting your email. This is that. Once you submit it, you just see me. Once you submit your assignment like this, you will see Esther. She will start adding you to this Google Classroom. She will start adding you. So if you hear that you've not been added to Google Classroom, you did not provide your academy email. Your academy email will be your full name and skills. You have created, Miriam, you have created your own email. You want module 2, lesson 2. Hey, see Miriam. Okay, so Miriam, on that, Muina will open the quiz channel tomorrow. It is not open today, right? Muina will open the quiz channel tomorrow. Please listen to me. The module 1 assignment, you would submit it. I say I give everybody grace from now till Friday. So you can still submit your module 1 assignment in the Telegram group. But please, by the way, you can come and resubmit it in this thing. You know why I say you can submit your module 1 assignments on the quiz board on Telegram is because the assignments in module 2, lesson 2, where I asked you to create an email for this program, it is possible you've done assignments in module 1 already and you want it reviewed. Do you understand? So if that is the case, by Friday, I expect that everybody should have gotten to module 2, lesson 2. Meaning by Friday, you will submit your email address. Not this one that you came to this program with, the email I asked you to create in lesson 2, module 2. I repeat, the only assignment you are allowed to submit on the Telegram channel is module 1 assignment. That is those 3 assignments in module 1. Mindset, personality test, 4 assignments, global career path, and skill sets for hashtag. After down 1, by the time you enter module 2, we will create a board, and we are saying that board is what? Academy email. That's what we call it, academy email. The moment you put academy email, submit your email. As you're submitting your email, Esther will be adding it to Google Classroom. She'll be adding it to Google Classroom. Meaning that by the time all announcements from next week, all assignments from next week, all assignments after module 2, lesson 2, you are submitting it here. You are submitting it what? Here on Google Classroom. So by the time we ask you to this thing, the first thing I want you to be able to do is navigate. I will add you. If I wanted to add a student, I will click this, add you as a student. When you come as a student, if you click this classwork, you are seeing me. If you go to module 2, Esther has not added a thing. You will see she can edit this. She can edit this. She can add your assignments. That is where you start submitting it under the module. After you have submitted your academy email. Estella, I was saying that Google Classroom is where we will use. I don't want to hear, Ma, please let me just be submitting on Telegram. Any assignment after module 1 assignment, that is mindset, personality test, global skill set, and global career path. Only those assignments are you permitted. By the time you are submitting the first assignment in module 2, which is supposed to be submitted latest by Friday, the first assignment in module 2 is submit your academy email. What is your academy email? Your full name with skills at the back of it. That is your academy email. The moment you submit your academy email on or before Friday, we will add you to Google Classroom. In this academy, everybody's email will end with skills, and you will use a Gmail. Why? I say I teach you by immersion. You must learn by doing. I design my program in such a way that what I am teaching you, you will be using it. So there's nothing like I cannot do it. You must do it. You will learn it and you will do it. You cannot finish my academy and I'm saying, create an email with two-factor authentication. You're telling me what is that? You cannot finish your academy and say, oh, log into your Google Classroom. You will see your classroom and say, how do I get into Google Classroom? It cannot happen. Do you understand? Now, if you have a Gmail account, a regular email, if you click these 9 dots, if you go to your email, inside your Gmail, and you click this 9 dots, I taught it on the program already, and you are looking for Google Classroom, this is where it is. Somewhere here, can you see it? Everybody, if you have a Gmail currently, you have Google Classroom. You can create one for your own school, or for your own community, or for your own estate. The children you want to teach in your area, you can create one for them. Do you understand? Or I'm just saying on this academy, under each, because Esther has not added your assignment here, she's going to do it tomorrow. She will add all your assignments. She just got access to the course today. So as she's watching the course, she's updating. That's why she can see that she has updated this curriculum. The next thing she will update is your Module 1 assignment. She will put it here, create all your assignments where you will submit it. Module 2, she will create it. So by Friday, when you are getting access to this thing, you will see where you are submitting your this thing. Now for this week, the last thing I'm going to say before we stop and give room for question, the last thing I'm going to say is, we have a calendar. Let me show you what your calendar looks like. You are going to get a copy of it. You are going to get a copy of the calendar, but I want to show you what it looks like first. Okay. Just give me 1 minute, please. Okay, so this calendar, I'm going to open a new list and just drop the calendar there so you can see it. Right? We have drawn it in such a way that you cannot say, I don't know what we are doing. We created a calendar. That means for this week, you will get this as a PDF document. They will attach it, they will send it to you in the community, in the announcement community. Meaning, what are you doing today? Onboarding. Can you see it? This will also be attached to your school area on Classroom, but we have downloaded a PDF version in such a way that you can say, on Wednesday, I'm doing lesson 1, 2, 3 on Module 1. On Thursday, I'm doing lesson 4, 5 on Module 1. On Friday, I'm doing lesson 1, 2, 3, which is why I said that by Friday, everybody should have submitted their thing. By Saturday, Google Tools 1 and 2, like that, Gmail. By Saturday is the last day I give you to submit your email, because you would have gotten to that lesson by then. This particular thing, we are going to give you this schedule weekly. This is for week 1. Your week starts on Tuesday, ends on Monday. Every Monday, we'll upload the lesson for the following week into the academy. So what you have for this week, why? Some people will be watching the lesson, say, Ma, finish module. I said, are you rushing? You implement it. Implement. It is not Netflix. Try to think, if I was at work, this thing they've taught me, what can I use it to improve? I am not teaching you for the sake of knowledge. I'm teaching you for the sake of work. Convert it to work. If in your estate, they don't have an estate email, go and create one for them. If they are trying to teach someone this thing, create Classroom. You are used to creating WhatsApp, this thing, you are an EdTech teacher. Go and create Google Classroom. Like, use what I am teaching you to better your life. That is the essence of learning. So this thing, yes, I just say your full name. It can be your first name and your last name, whatever, but your name and skills, right? And I'm glad some of you have started watching and started implementing. There is a reason I'm pacing you. Please implement. After you finish implementing your own, implement again for something else. Go and collect work. Tell people, do this thing. You have a client that you wanted to send before. Say, can I create an email for you? Let me create a Google Documents. Let us be working collaboratively on Google. Use it every day. It is a skill. Skill is, the more you use it, the more you get proficient. It is a skill. It is not knowledge. Do you understand me? Now, like I said, Mina will give you access. So all the things, the community will officially open tomorrow. My team are about to rest. So they open tomorrow. They will create don't be in a hurry, please. By 10 o'clock, Esther should start work. She will give you that quiz board. She will give you like all the 4 quiz for module 1 that you need to submit on that Telegram, because like I said, for now, we will do the module 1 will be on that Telegram so people can get to module 2. So she will create the 5 things that are supposed to be on Telegram quiz: mindset, personality test, global career paths, and skill set. She will create board for it. She will submit under each of those things. Then for the ones that is now about your email, she will also create and put it. So once we start to see emails on that from tomorrow, once she sees emails under that email, she will start copying the email and start onboarding into Google Classroom. So by the end of tomorrow, I'm sure she would have onboarded some people into the Google Classroom. Next tomorrow till Saturday. By Saturday, if you are here, you've not created, just know that you are not part of this program. Okay. So thank you very much. That is 2 hours of explaining how this. So again, you will get this. In fact, I can give you the link to this right now and you download it yourself, but we've already downloaded as a PDF. We will attach it to this thing. So this thing I'm doing right now, I explained how you will do it. I will just copy link. I will give you can see it. Anyone with link, copy link, anyone with link on the internet can view it. If I drop it now in this chat box, I'll be seeing all of you in this chat. I'll be seeing all of you. I'll be seeing you. You'll be coming here. Sorry, I think I sent it to just one person. Right? I'll be seeing all of you in the schedule. You'll be able to view it. How many of you can I see now? I dropped it in the chat now. I'm sure I'll soon start seeing all of you in this schedule now. As I dropped it now, I'll start seeing all of you. If you click that link that I dropped in the chat now, I will see you. You'll be here. Can you see it? Who is this person? Anonymous Ferret. You can see it. So even if you don't wait, you can see, if you click on the link now, can you see all the people that I'm seeing here? You can download it now. Okay? You can download it now. Now, please, questions. So I'm just going to get water to break my fast. I'll start. Raise your hand if you have a question. I'll be with you in 2 minutes. I need to get water to break my fast, and I'll take questions. And it can be a comment that you have too, but just let me get water. Thank you so much. I'm back. I will take questions now. Mandy Ogbaji.
Good evening, Doctor.
Hello, Mandy.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening, Doctor. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for the onboarding, ma. I just have a question to ask, and that question is concerning the assignment on Module 1, where you're able to identify yourself, or how is it done? I was able to get that, but how do I send it to the Telegram? Do I have to type, do I type hashtag and my result, or how?
Okay, so on the Telegram group, we are going to create a message under quiz. You will see quiz, as in a quiz, like we will use hashtag mindset. You will now drop your results under that particular hashtag. So we will have different, like for the assignment one, we will have hashtag mindset. You will be able to comment under it, on that Telegram. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, like the free group. I don't know if you're on the free group. On the free group, we have different quiz, right? That quiz is an image. We write mindset on it. So once you see that mindset, it will be under the quiz. So that means under that mindset, under the comment, you will comment your own fixed, whatever you want to comment there. Do you understand? I answered question 436, whatever, right? That means I have this mindset. Do you understand? Now, there will be another under the same quiz channel, right? Where's my onboarding this thing? You will see another message again from us. It is us that will create all those global career paths, personality, will create it. So you, as a comment under it, you would submit what your own is. Let's say now you did your personality and your ES, whatever. Do you understand? You will write it as a comment under where we put quiz. Under where we put personality as a quiz. Do you understand? So we will see 20 comments, 50 comments, everybody will submit their own. Do you understand it?
Okay.
Are you already
yes,
on the Telegram
That's what
channel?
I wanted to do.
Are you already on the Telegram channel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
yes, ma'am, there already. Thank you so much.
So tomorrow they will open the channel. By the time they open the channel, you will see all these, the 4 things under mode. In fact, the 5. So there'll be mindsets, personality, global career paths, skill sets, and email there. So you can submit on that. So it is under the one that you submit under email that we will now start collecting your email and start onboarding into Google Classroom. Abiodun Adiola.
Good evening, ma. Can you hear me, ma?
Okay,
can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening.
I can hear you.
Dr. Derry, thank you very much for everything you have been doing. And I want to thank you so much for this class. So for me, I know everything you have, like you're teaching, the curriculum is something that I've done before, but I did not put it to practice, or maybe I did not understand it well at that stage. But now coming into this class, I'm sort of getting clarity and I'm understanding it very well. So I'm just having a comment because I don't have any questions. So for some of the tools I know how to use, but for others I'm not that efficient or proficient at using them. But I'm so grateful for what you've done. You know, I told you the last time, I don't know if you can remember that I said everything you are teaching, I actually go back to school and teach my students. So I'm using them like a practical or whatever you're teaching. And now I'm even tired because every now and then my students are always asking me, Ma, and you said career mapping. I said, no, we are doing career mapping. So the way you are teaching, I'm doing my career mapping. And I'm so happy that I would like to encourage everyone, please take the clarity session. It might not even be that you want to take the hard skills, like maybe any course in IT in Africa, but you know yourself, you begin to know who you are, you discover who you are. Like it gives you an in-depth of what are you here for, your purpose here on earth. So I'm happy with what you're doing. And it's an eye-opener for me as a teacher. Because where I'm coming from, I teach in a public school. So it's more like there is no one to motivate you there. You have not been trained in the last how many years that I have been in service. So I think for me, it's an eye-opener for me that if I want to make impact in my field, then I have to upskill and upgrade myself. Thank you very much, ma. I'm so
Thank you
grateful.
so much, Abiodun. Thank you
Yes.
so much. And like I said, you asked the number. When I say 10 million, I'm counting on ripple effects. That's you will do it, it will spread and all. So I'm counting on ripple effect. So someone asked the question, once our emails are created, on the Telegram group, under quiz, if you remember when I was onboarding you, I said that the only assignment you're allowed to submit on the Telegram under the quiz channel will be the first 5 assignments. Subsequently, you'll be submitting on Google Classroom. Why? Because I expect that the first 5 assignments you will be done with it by Friday or Saturday, based on this particular calendar, right? It is at this point, I think lesson 3 or lesson 4, that I asked you to create an email, this particular, which is Saturday. So I'm expecting that by Saturday, even if you are just investing 1 hour daily, by Saturday, you should have created your email. So after Saturday, if you've not created your email, you will not be seeing the assignment. You will not be able to submit your assignment again on Telegram because we won't create space for it. You will have to submit on Google Classroom. Okay? So on Telegram, you will submit your email on Telegram, but please wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow, they will open the quiz channel where we'll have 5 different messages. Message 1, mindset. Message 2, personality. Message 3, and you will see the images there. There will be images for it. So you will comment under it. So the one that you see as lesson 5, which is email, you drop the email you've created. Okay? So on the Telegram group, where you see email as a hashtag board like this, email, drop it there. They will post everything tomorrow from assignment 1 to assignment 5. That is 4 assignments under module 1. It will be under the quiz topic. So inside the Telegram announcement channel, we have 4 different topics. So when I was showing you the onboarding, if you can, let me go back to that thing. Let me share a new screen. I need to, where is that onboarding I was sharing? Just give me 1 minute. Okay, I wanted to share my slide, the Telegram group, so you can see it. What I'm talking about, that is the Telegram group, what it looks like. Hey, I'm trying to find that slide where I have the Telegram group so you can see what I'm talking about in terms of what the channel. Okay, I've seen it. So please take a look at this. This is what the Telegram groups looks like. So this is what the Telegram group, if you get to the Telegram group, you have interaction. That is where you talk all your talk with your members. Announcements. This one will lock it. We won't be using it for announcement, but you can go there, you see anything like that. So testimonials will also be open. But please, if it is just interaction, put it on the interactive group. So testimonial should be like, oh, like what is happening to you, change, work, anything. Do you understand? Like it's success in my own definition of your process of the final destination. Now, under this quiz, we will also create, that is where you submit your email under quiz. So tomorrow, after 10 o'clock, after 10 a.m., we will open that place. You would see this thing. When you go to quiz under the Telegram group, you will see the 5 assignments you will submit on Telegram, which is assignment on module 1 and the first assignment on module 2. So assignment on module 1, you will see it. Mindset, personality, global career, skill set. Then the 5th one, which is the first one on module 2, will be email. Under that email topic, under quiz, submit your email. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Will there be access to this replay? Yes, but not today. Like I said, we are going to upload the replay in Google Classroom under onboarding. See the replay there starting tomorrow. Yes, the Telegram group is different from the free channel. The free channel is not this. This Telegram sent you an onboarding email. We sent you. Go and check your. It is not the free channel. This is the one for paid members. It is not the free channel. This one is called SFW Workplace Foundational this thing. We sent you onboarding email between yesterday and today. Go and search your email. We also put the Telegram group and the WhatsApp group link in the waiting room. You see that room where we put you on Telegram, we say waiting room. We put the link to the original Telegram group there. Go and join it. I'm muted here. Someone said I'm muted. I'm not muted. The people can hear me. Oh. Okay, thank you very much. It's clear now. Okay, I think I've answered the question. Is there any question I did not answer? If you want to raise your hand to ask a question, comment anything, please, you can do so. But I think I've answered. Lucy, use the raise hand button. Just don't put your hand up. Use the raise hand button on Zoom. Like I said, I teach by doing. There is a raise hand button on Zoom, Lucy. Go to this place under your phone where you have emojis. There's a raise hand button. Lucy, that's the only way you will pop up on my screen. If not, I'll have to start finding you. Do you understand, Lucy? I'll have to start finding you. There's a raise hand button on your Zoom. I found you, though. I think I found you. I've asked you to unmute, Lucy.
Good evening, Madam Derry.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine. My question is this. I was part of the GOP Batch 5 member last year, and I took the personality test under that program. I found out that I am a logistician, which was the fact. But this afternoon, when I was going through the clarity section on the skill for work, I found out that I am an adventurer. So my question now is that, is it possible for variations in personality?
It is. People's personality changes. The advice is that you take personality test once in a year.
Okay.
And another thing is, thank God you asked that question. If you are in this room and you are aspiring to be someone, and you go and answer, I have seen, in fact, there's this research that says that when people take personality tests the first time and they don't like the result of who they are, they go and retake it and they like the personality tests. Like, people will give personality tests. Like, someone will say, oh, do you like to hang out with people? No. Whatever question the personality they have asked you, because they like their friend that likes to hang out with people and they are hoping they are that person, they will give it the wrong impulse. More than half the time, if you take a personality test more than like twice within 6 months, most likely your personality test is erroneous, because you are only in denial of whatever your result was before. And you are going to say, that one that you gave me, it's not me, I will redo it. A lot of people that do that kind of thing get erroneous results. The first thing I think I mentioned on that program, so please don't lie to a personality test. You may not like who you are, that personality test has said you are. The only thing you should do is work on your weaknesses. I think the very first time I took a personality test, I was a feeling, as in I can feel them. Why? My staff will say, there's no, my mother's daddy died. I'll say, oh yeah, go, don't come. Do you understand? But I realized that in my position as a CEO, as a leader, I can't use feeling as a trait to build an organization, I will run it down. So I had to, like, when I moved, I started to build my skills and my resilience, my mind towards, no, instead of me to use my head to feel for everybody, I must decide that I will be not be feeling but judging. So by the time I took personality test afterward, my feeling had reduced and I've moved to this stage. Do you understand? So look, what is the main essence of taking a personality test? You need to see your own weaknesses and your strengths. The best of people in the world are the people who have realized who they are. They know their weaknesses and they now build. They use their strength to their advantage and they build on their weaknesses. So I just give a perfect example of me. I was building on my weakness, which was a weakness to my organization of feeling. So it would be more like I have changed over the years. So when I take it now, when you ask me certain questions that when someone tells me this, I'm saying, no, I think about it logically before I give them leave. So if I take it now, I'll probably be not have the F thing in my trait again. So that is how people can move personalities. That is how people can move personalities. Two ways is that they don't like what they said the first time and they go and take it and give it wrong results. That is erroneous. Or they take it after 6 months and they actually build on their own weaknesses and their personality changes. Another thing I want you to know is as people grow older, they move from extroverted to introverted. Our circles get smaller. So you discover that you draw energy from outside before. You like to go out. Now, when people come and visit, you'll be angry. Like you don't like to go out. So as people get older, their personality tells just as a traits just change. It is totally possible for your personality traits to change. It is possible. So I'll ask Blessing Aifua to unmute herself. You can't join the WhatsApp group. Give me a minute. So Blessing, please go on. Someone was like, they can't join the WhatsApp group. I don't know. Maybe you have to reach out to us on WhatsApp. Maybe they can add you or something. I don't know. The WhatsApp, I don't know. Is there a way that people are not able to join the WhatsApp group? I don't know I don't know. I can't. Please reach out to Aisha. She's the tech support person. Just send us a chat on WhatsApp, on our WhatsApp this thing. Aisha will support you. I'm not sure why you can't join the WhatsApp group.
Good evening, doctor.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Blessing. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm fine, thank you. Please, I want to ask two questions. The first thing I wanted to talk about is the issue of this personality test you've just explained. I used to be introverted. I used to be extroverted. But when I took this personality test, I realized that this is not who I used to be. But from what you've said now, I realized that I've actually grown. I used to draw my energy from people. But for about 3-4 years now, I'm not comfortable with people around me anymore. So I just realized, okay, this is where my changes are coming from. So I've been able to get that. I wouldn't say that again. Then the second question I had in mind I want to ask is, if, for example, I register for the soft skill, the hard skill, and I go for even the internship. And after that, I come back to say, oh, I want to get another hard skill, for example. Is there a way that so I really don't want to go through the soft skill again because I now have
the soft skill again. Okay. So someone can decide to say, I'm taking art skill. I want to learn all this art skill.
Yes.
But our requisite is that you must have gone through soft skill program. So you're not going to pay for the art skill, soft skill again. It's just that somebody cannot come now and say, I want to take art skill and internship, and you did not go through the soft skills to tell you no. Because what is going to happen is, but someone can come and say, I want to take your art skill alone. I don't want internship. They can. So far, I'm not placing with any of my partners or my organization. The moment I have to place you, you will go through the soft skill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. So
You're
I'm
welcome.
grateful. Thank you. And I also want to use it as an opportunity to appreciate your good work. Thank you for being genuine with what you do. Not everyone who have knowledge are willing to give it out, especially when you are giving it out for almost. So I really do appreciate that
Thank you.
I do not for granted.
Thank
God
you so
bless.
much, Bless. Now, thank you for sending me those messages. They were really heartfelt. Thank you.
Thank
Please,
you.
I can't
Okay.
join the WhatsApp group. I don't know. As in, did the WhatsApp group, Moina put it on the waiting room Telegram channel? Did you see it from there? The waiting room Telegram channel, she put it there. Because the email she sent yesterday, she put a wrong link there. So she realized it, then sent it to the waiting room Telegram channel, the waiting room Telegram channel. She sent the right one there. Please check the waiting room Telegram channel. Moina, where is she? There are a lot of people that are saying this thing has been reset, this thing has been reset. I'm not understanding what is happening. Please let me copy it and drop it here. I'll copy it. How do I do this now? Just give me 1 minute. Moina, okay, you're the one raising your hand. What is happening? Please, Moina, this is your jurisdiction. Can you see the questions people are saying they can't access the Telegram group? So please, you and I shall sort this. I'm not understanding what is happening. Can you see the questions? A lot of people are saying they can't access this thing. I have gone through mode 1 lesson 2, but I do not see the link to the person. The personality is I shall attach the link to the personality test this afternoon. Or you download, there is a thing, go to the lesson again, there is a thing. What are they calling this thing? A worksheet. Yes, I think there's a worksheet that is attached to it. There's a worksheet. Download that worksheet inside the PDF. Click on the link in the worksheet. It will take you to the personality test. Or simply type 16 personalities. See this thing I'm typing on my screen? 16 personalities. Can you see it? 16 personality tests. You see that? Just type it into your browser. You'll be able to take it. So 2 things. I shall attach it under the lesson. If you cannot click that one, there is a PDF, downloadable PDF attached to that lesson. Download that PDF under the lesson. When you are watching the lesson, under you see it download. When you download that PDF worksheet, inside the PDF worksheet, it is clickable, like on your phone screen. You can click it on your phone screen, like it will take you to the personality test. So if you can, is that you type 16 personalities in your browser like this, or you download that thing, or you click the link under that lesson. So Moina, please continue. I'm saying a lot of people are saying that they can't, the one you put in the Telegram group, they say it has been reset. They can't join the WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Yeah, I think the WhatsApp is having issue. This is what I can see now. This account is not allowed to use WhatsApp due to spam. So I think we have to reset that. That's the
So
issue.
what are you going to do? Do you want
I
to?
wish if we're able to solve this before tomorrow, I'll let you know. Or probably I'm going to open on that one. Then we are going to share the link for people to join the new one.
The WhatsApp announcement. But how about the Telegram? People are saying that they can't
Telegram
access the Telegram.
Yeah. The Telegram is okay. The Telegram is okay. Probably I'm going to send the link to the waiting room here for them to get the link to the main Telegram. I don't want to send the link to the main Telegram. So I'll just send the link to the waiting room here. Then you're going to click on them. You're going to see the instruction to click on a particular listing to join the main Telegram. So because some people are not in the waiting room, that's why they did not see this thing. Because I saw someone that the waiting room is the problem, like they are not in the waiting room. So I'm going to drop the link. I just dropped the waiting room.
Drop. So please, if you are here, if you are not in the waiting room, she has just dropped the link to the waiting room. When you join the waiting room, you will see the link to the main Telegram channel there. And she's saying that WhatsApp is giving us some issues right now. I don't know. So she's trying to sort it. When she sorts it, she would Moina, between you and
Ma'am.
Esther, could you also ensure that the 5 topics is under the quiz by 10 a.m. tomorrow? The 5 topics, like the first 5 assignments, mindsets, like
Okay,
the
yes,
4
I want to
assignments.
clarify something again about the assignment submission.
Mhm.
So it's unlike the free group. In the free group, you can only submit your assignment as a comment. But for this, you are going to submit your assignment in the quiz board, just like it's not a comment, just like message. That's why you're using the hashtag mindset for us to know the assignment you are submitting. So it's not going to be under the post of a particular assignment. You are going to
So they
just
just need
submit
to drop it with the hashtag.
Yes,
So it is
ma'am.
not like the free group. This one, they just put hashtag mindsets. Okay. Thank God you even came to explain, because I thought that we are using the same format. So they should just use the hashtag and we'll do the assignment they are submitting.
Yes, so they'll be submitting in the quiz board.
So
Because we have topics,
the
just like
quiz
you've
board.
shown.
Okay, so please take notes. At least it's just for the first 5 assignments, please. Once we go to Google Classroom, all this mix-up will be done. So so is this thing open? Moina, can you give an instruction on how they submit the assignments there? As in, basically, a quick introduction under that quiz border. If you want to submit mindset assignments, use hashtag mindsets, just drop it. If you want to submit this thing, use hashtag, like all those hashtags, so that they know and Esther can know which assignment they are submitting.
Okay.
Yeah. Please communicate that to Esther so that you people have a proper coordination. So is there any question we've not answered? Is there any other thing that Moina, I did not cover that I probably missed?
I don't think so. We've covered them.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So tomorrow, expect that we have sorry, I think where am I? Where is that? Okay, I'm here. This particular thing, you could download it yourself. Moina will also send it to the announcement channel. It will also be in your Google Classrooms by tomorrow. So this particular schedule, it's for you to know where you are and if you are lagging behind or not. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been an amazing 2.5 hours spending with you. And I really, really hope that I see you learning by tomorrow. Thank you very much, Blessing. I love the fact that you were you like the learning learning system. So I'm just going to unmute everybody. Like, you can unmute yourself right about now for you to just say good night or whatever it is that you would like to say. So participants, you can now unmute yourself.
Thank you, Ma. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Ma. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor, and good night.
Bye. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. It looks easy. Easy, right? I like it when people understand what they are going to do before they do it. Okay. So see you in the community tomorrow. Bye.